Good morning, it's Thursday, and today and the day ahead, you're going to mastermind something you're trying to create on Earth. But Sensei says you've got to be careful to avoid old ego traps and vices. From my smartphone to yours, keep streaming for your Thursday Namaste today. Welcome to Namaste today, the self-compassionate way to start your day. I'm your host and spiritual life coach, Christopher Witecki. Namaste, my friend, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, today I predict you're going to be masterminding your new creation, something we want to manifest in probably this summer. But we must be careful not to let the old ego get in the way. In today's Lightwalker Newsflash, I'll be giving you some tips on just how to avoid that. But first, let's take a look at the zodiac weather. This zodiac weather is for Thursday, June 9th, 2016. Well, looking at our 5-day moodcast, tomorrow is going to be cloudy with a chance of bitchiness. So be prepared, my friend. On Saturday, it's sunny and creative, and on Sunday, it's sunny with a chance of a holy shift. But today, we are sunny and fertile, particularly with new ideas. The Great Human Walk has reached step 19, Gemini. The ruling number is channel 10, and the ruling planet is Mother Earth. Now, our emotional focus today is on love, creativity, and optimism. The moon is in Act 2 and 3 of Leo, so we're really hoping for the best. Inner Prince and Princess are definitely online. And our mental focus is on masterminding our spiritual place. That's because Mercury's at step 25, Taurus, and we're looking for the spiritual kind of approach to what we're about to manifest. So let's move on now to our Lightwalker newscast. Today's news flash, it is time to move forward with your manifestations, but beware, the old ego may attempt to ruin the party. Let me catch up to where we are, my friends. We're in a Mars retrograde, which is a pretty rare thing. It only happens every 2 years. That means we're getting an ego upgrade. We're all building a new ego. And today we're trying to move forward with new ideas. The only handicap is Mercury is opposing Mars. So for all those people who are astro junkies out there, this is literally a smartass versus dumbass argument inside of us, okay? And guess who's supposed to win? In this rare case, the smartass. That's because the sun is in Gemini. Human beings are rethinking the way they think. And so today, if you're in a struggle between your ego and your mind, the truth is your mind is probably in a better place to make that call. Now, our mind is at step 25, so our intellectual or intuitive mind is actually the mind that's on the forefront. So try to listen more than you speak and try to take a moment before you answer anybody today. Now, with new ego versus old ego, it's really important to just ask yourself before you take an action, is this an action that's based on my highest good, or is this an action based on winning something from the past? Okay? If it's based on trying to conquer, trying to win, trying to finally achieve, it's probably the old ego, because we're all building new egos now based on what we believe, not based on what we have experienced so far. So today, be conscientious of that as you are manifesting. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to actually shift gears here and move into my intuitive mind and see what Spirit has to say for you. This is what I call the megascope, and it just literally is channeled based on the planets and what I'm feeling. So let's take 3 breaths. Okay, that was very good. You'd be amazed how much I digest in that little moment there. First of all, Spirit wants you to get excited, get very excited. Things may seem uncertain and very odd. However, the truth is that for those who believe, they are really now for the first time being offered the opportunity to create an ego based on what you believe. And that's what I saw when I looked over on the other side. I saw that very much, and in my own language, they showed me that Mars was going into Disneyland. And what that means to me, in my own language, is that ego is, and this is what they're saying to me too, is that this new ego that I'm crafting, this ego that you're crafting, must come from what we dream about, what we believe, okay? Spirit wants God to remind you that you are in creation. Creation means that whether you can conceive it or not, everything your heart believes is happening to you. All right? And we're in a very rare opportunity where kind of Mars and Jupiter can align, which is what they talk about in the Age of Aquarius, when Mars and Jupiter align. But we are basically aligning our Mars with our Jupiter, which means we are aligning our ego with our beliefs. This retrograde began in Sag. It went back to Scorpio, where we're changing our boundaries right now to see if we can get behind our beliefs. But it's going back into Sag, and it's going to be there for a while when he goes direct. So today, you are masterminding, you are fine adjusting and putting yourself into an intellectual place, okay? Your mind must hold the space for this new character. The mind must be behind the new character. And when I teach in 11 Steps of Serious Joy, the mind is step 5, the character is step 9, okay? So literally our thoughts are under our character. And today what you're really doing is you're masterminding the net, almost like the things that hold up a jewel. You know, I can't remember the terms for those. But you're literally setting those up so that you can step into your jewel. And what I can see is that today you're getting a little foreshadow, of what you're going to feel when the sun goes into Leo later. Mars will be direct, you'll be feeling the new ego, and you're going to feel this new charge of love and hope. Today is meant to get you to get excited and hopeful and optimistic for your future and to set those facets for your diamond. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that word in the last minute. So with that, let me give you the steps for today. These are takeaways and what I believe you should do to make sure your day pulls off the way you want to. Step number 1. Be mindful of your vulnerabilities today. You're open up to the bigger picture, and we're trying to create the intellectual facets, but it has to be emotionally. Be able to go there intellectually, be able to go that risky places in our mind, we have to be emotionally supported. So be mindful of your vulnerabilities. Then, step 2, take time and space and make sure you protect the easy path. So after you've kind of like mapped out where you feel awkward, then go, okay, what would be the easiest way to work? What would be the easiest way here? What would be the easiest way to do this? And it has to be what feels the easiest, not what your mind thinks is the easiest. Very important. And then once you've done that, step 3, be a heartfelt you. A heartfelt you means that once you have all this in place, you kind of just whistle while you walk and go ahead and enjoy your day. And that's because the moon is in Leo, and you want to see where your heart brings you if it is appropriately founded with the right facets and the right cushion, which is what the emotional nurturing is. All right, my friends, I'm so grateful to be of soul service to all of you. For those who are on my personal Sensei network, which I really recommend you give a try, today in your Daily Zen, we're going to talk about how to be a heartfelt you. So tips to staying in your heart moment to moment. Trust me, it's not easy. I try my best too. And then for your eye candy, we're going to talk about where you're wired for love. So the universe is actually setting up for some self-love, for you to fall in love with yourself and fall in love with your life. You'll see it at 3 p.m. where Sensei believes that really is. And today at SeriousJoy.tv, it is Throwback Thursday, and that means I'm pulling a horoscope from the past. But this time I have outdone myself. I've gone back and thought about it. I have pulled for the date of March 26, 2012. And I pulled this date because in 2012, on March 26, Mars was also retrograde. We were also building an ego. This was not the last ego, but the ego before the last. Okay, so we did another one. So this is a time when we were deflated. We were getting it was the beginning. And when it comes to this character building story, you are now ready to mastermind your character. Well, in this throwback horoscope, you are just beginning. And if you can, write down the date and see where your life was, because you'll be happy to see how far you've come. That's Throwback Thursday. All the horoscopes are embedded on our Mothership of Light at SeriousJoy.tv. All right, my friends, that's all I have for this fabulous Thursday. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my gifts with you. Thank you also for sharing us with your friends. That's the greatest gift you can give to myself or another person. Let's spread the light and let's unite. All right, I'll see you tomorrow with more. Until then, remember, I do love you, and live, love, be.
TV
Introducing Secrets of Birthdays. Bow chicka bow wow. Are you ready to find love? Bow chicka bow wow. Your secrets are coming out. Bow chicka bow wow. All those sexy secrets are available at secretsofbirthdays.com.
Bow chicka bow wow, baby.